everybody, today my dad is going to make this lovely loom band thing here. The triple single loom band, I think it's called, probably.
And we're going to use these colours.
The colours over
But
here.
you can use any colours.
Yeah, like the plain ones. Like just normal colours. So.
Right. So you start by going along here. Just pick out your colours. And you start with this peg. So it's like, it's almost like a V shape. In this one, I'm just going to do it all different colours, so there's no pattern. But if you wanted to, you could just do a pattern, or one colour on one side, or one row of colours. So you just go all the way along. We're just using the basic loom boards that you can get in nearly every shop. I'm just using 2 of them because one of them wouldn't be long enough.
You get these loom boards in budgeons. Did you get them in budgeons, Mum?
Well, any shop sells them. All kids' shops.
Yeah, but
much.
These ones are in budgeons.
Yeah, but it's not just budgeons. There's loads of places, and they all sell the same sort of board. They'll all look like this. Or you can get the proper official ones or whatever, like you see in most of the other videos. But you can easily do it with just these two normal boards. Takes a bit of time, but you could probably do this without the loom boards, probably on your hands, but this is the easier way.
Basically, it'd be a bit hard.
So you're just basically doing 3 rows. Just keep going over the last one to the next one. So now you join the first one to the second board. This middle one's going to be quite stretched.
Yeah.
But that's okay because they can stretch, so it's fine.
I'm helping you hold it.
Already.
I'm helping you hold it.
So you kind of need to hold the first board as well while you're doing this second board, otherwise it will kind of flip up like that.
So it's kind of best to
So
have
it's
like
kind of
2 people, kind of. But you could probably do it with 1.
Yeah, we've done it with just one person doing this.
Yeah, but it would kind of be easier with 2.
Try and go a bit faster if we can. It's just this is the bit that takes the most time setting it up on here.
Mm.
We're nearly there. You can do it shorter, and then you can always do this part like shorter, and then add to the two ends of it and make it longer with just like a chain or just a single loom band like fishtail or something. Add to it if you wanted to. You don't have to do it like all the way around so it goes all the way around your wrist. But it looks better if it's nearly the whole wrist. You don't have to go all the way to the end, but we'll go to the next one, I think. Okay, one more. Right, so now you get the black ones and you miss out the first row and you start at the second row and you do it so it looks like a triangle, and you do this on every single one, going all the way down, but just make sure you miss out that first row there because you need that bit for the end part.
And make sure you're still holding this down.
Yeah. That's where it can get a little bit fiddly because you're using two boards connected together. So you're just resting it over the top, you're not tucking it in or anything. Don't have to push it all the way down. And then when it gets to the second one, it'll be like a reverse. It'll look the other way, the triangle. Because of the way that the two boards meet, there's like one peg kind of missing, so that's why you're stretched really far in the middle. But it's okay because you won't even see it when it's finished anyway. It still comes out exactly the same pattern because all the black ones are doing is just holding it all together and giving it like a kind of a extra bit of colour. Couple more. Maybe there. One more there.
That's what it should look like, basically.
So now you go all the way along here. Just make sure you don't miss any out because when you pull it off, it all falls apart if you miss one, which happened to me the other day. Twice. Just make sure you'll sort of see a pattern coming along as you go along anyway, so once you get to the end just make sure that that it all looks the same going all the way along before you start to pull it off. And if you miss any out, you'll have to probably take the whole thing off again if you notice it towards the end, because they have to kind of go over each other. So once you've already gone past that point, it's pretty much impossible to do it. You have to take that row off again and start that row again, so you'd have to take the whole thing off. So just make sure you've got them all before you go on to the next one. You'll start to see they look like raindrops, maybe? Is it raindrops? Yeah. Just do this going all the way down. See, I actually missed one out there. So you just have to. So you can kind of rescue it if you don't go too far, but once you start getting too far, it's like you have to pull more and more off. So just kind of be careful as you're doing it. And you're going to come to where it joins the two boards together. It's going to stretch quite a bit, so you just have to be careful not to pull it too hard, because it's already stretched quite a bit, and that's it. So it'll be quite stretched there, but it won't show up once it's finished. Going. It's just the same thing all the way down. It's pretty easy once you get used to this one. It's just fiddly. nearly there now. Last few rows. Just pulling out and putting it back over it, same one. It's always the same colour all the way through. So this end bit will look like that. You'll have three bits there, 3 bands there which don't have one of the black bits on. That's going to be your end bit. So it should look like this all the way down. It should look pretty much the same pattern all the way down, just the triangles on one board face one way and one lot the other end on the other band facing the other way. So what you do then is you put all of these ones onto the middle one. So pull them across like that. Pull that one across onto there. And then you get another band. And you put it in there. This is really fiddly, this part. So you have to kind of thread it through. On a bit. Hook it over. You hook it over the same peg that you started with, so it's just going from there through over and then back on again, and that's where you're going to put your S-clip on there. So you just peg it on to there. Like that. So it'll look like that. And then all you're going to do is you're going to pull it off now. Pull it off all the way down to the bottom. Like that. So then you've got the clip on one end, holding it together, and at the other end, then push the tool through all the end bands like that, and then you need to get another. So you got the tool through all the ends, and you put one band on there like that. Just hook it round, and then hopefully, if you can pull it through like that. This is going to be your end. Don't worry about the black one there, because that's going in a minute. Just have them both bunched up like that, and then get your other side and just clip them on onto the other end of the S-clip. Hopefully. Like that. And then just chop this black one that you've got left